Bung, chung, zung. What's up, you guys? Fears. Audience. Fears. What's going on? Happy Sunday. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys are doing absolutely spectacular. I've had a pretty nice Sunday so far. All right. Let's open up the chat. And I think I have tomorrow off, too. I need to check my calendar. I think tomorrow, it's a holiday, I think. It is! I have Memorial Day off tomorrow. I've been working so much I couldn't remember. I had to check my calendar. I just checked my calendar on my computer, and my company gives Memorial Day off. So a 3-day weekend. I forgot that tomorrow was Memorial Day, but I just remembered. So yeah, let's open up the chat, you guys. So I don't have to go to work tonight, which is awesome. All right. Because I know for a fact we have it off. All right, let me open up that chat here. There we go. Hope you guys have been having a good weekend so far. I'll be honest, mine's been a good weekend, but it's been a chill weekend. And I'm going to explain why here in just a few seconds as soon as I get that chat opened up. All right, there we are. There we go. Bam! All right, let me open. There we are. There's the chat. The chat is open. The chat is live. There we are. Feel free to chat away, my friends. But yeah, let me know how your guys' weekend's been going. Like I said, my weekend's been going pretty good, pretty chill. I went to church this morning. Very nice service. And then I pretty much have been watching, after church, I had some lunch, a light lunch. I had some soup, and then I had some grapes. And then I'm going to have some grapes again for a snack, because I haven't had dinner yet. I skipped breakfast. All I had was a cup of coffee I had a cup of coffee at church. So, coffee, soup, and some grapes. That's all I've had today. So, I've been really doing good on my diet. I've been really, not having 3 meals a day, just having 2. So, I had a quick lunch, and then I pretty much watched monster movies all day up until about 10 minutes ago when I decided to do a live. So I watched The Blob, I watched John Carpenter's The Thing, I watched The Thing, The Blob, I watched The Fog. So 3 movies. So I pretty much have been watching monster movies all day. I did a little bit of editing in between those, but for the most part, yeah. Yo! Jason says, I'm just swinging by to confirm 2 more steelbooks added to my collection. That is awesome, my friend. What 2 steelbooks? What are the 2 new ones? So, yeah. Jason, I'm just going to be honest, buddy. I'll probably never beat you in the steelbook contest, but that's okay. I can live with it. That's all right. I can live with it. You are the steelbook master. I'm starting to get quite a lot of them, though. 1, 2, 3. There's a lot of steel books here. There's some steel books down here. So, yeah, man. So, which 2 steel books did you get, buddy? Because I'm curious. I definitely am curious. The last steel books I got was, which ones did I get? I got, the last one I got was First Blood and then Last Blood. And then I got something after that. I can't remember. There's so many movies. And I'm almost all the way through this, guys. Fears is on disc. I'm on disc 4 of Are You Afraid of the Dark? And there's 5 discs. So I'm almost done. So I've been watching a lot of Are You Afraid of the Dark? Great old TV show. Man, I haven't seen Are You Afraid of the Dark since I was like 9, 10. And it still holds up pretty good, my friends. And then I'm going to start on... Well, I'm going to finish Captain America. I started on Captain America, but I never finished it. So I'm going to finish it. I guess Jason literally just came in, wrote that, and then left. Which is hilarious, because I wanted to know what 2 steelbooks he was getting, which 2 steelbooks he got. He didn't tell me, and then he just went away. Okay, cool. Thanks for the update. That's pretty funny. Anyway, if you get a chance, watch this old one. It's really, 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 really good. So yeah, there you go. It's pretty damn good. Anyway, shout out to the fans. So yeah, so Saturday I pretty much watched Are You Afraid of the Dark pretty much all fucking day. So I didn't want to go anywhere. I should have went to the movie theater, like I said I was. But I thought, you know what, I'll just stay home. I don't need to go to the movies. I've got enough movies here. So I saved some money. Pretty much made some dinner. Watched Are You Afraid of the Dark all day, all night. Went to sleep, got up, went to church, came back from church, which, by the way, church was really good. Church was really good. And then made myself a light lunch. And then I've been watching monster movies pretty much all day. So there we are. I hope everybody by now has seen Fears Man 5. Thank you for all the views. We're up to 76 views, I think, the last time I looked at it. They could be at 80 by now. But let's hope we break 100. So thanks for all the views. Thanks for all the comments. Richie commented. Visions commented. So I really appreciate that, you guys. Me and Randall are very satisfied with it. Randall and me, I've already started brainstorming ideas for Fears Man 5. So, I mean, Fears Man 6. Excuse me, I'm tired. I've already started brainstorming for Fears Man 6. So, there we are. And Randall's already started brainstorming his next project, which is going to be some type of Cameo Man. I don't know what type of episode. I don't know if it's going to be a Cameo Man short or a Cameo Man full feature, something. But he's got that planned. And of course, Fears will be doing his acting chops in it. I'll be doing my acting chops in a new Cameo Man episode that me and Randall are going to start working on. I don't know when, here in about a week or two, you know. Yo, what's up, Visions? Good to see you. Good to see you. By the way, the next, I'm sure you guys already know this, but because I'm good friends with Jeff, I always give him a plug. The next one, if you're in the Florida area, June 8th is the October Collectors Fest. I'm going to that. I cannot wait to go to that. It's going to be epic. It's going to be amazing. If you want information, go to www.floridatoyshowsandexpos.com or just go to their Facebook page and write this in. You can buy tickets there or there. It doesn't matter. So yeah. Yo, what's up, Dr. Jenkins? He says, well, hello, Ghostbuster. Damn right. Also, if you want to send Fears fan mail, right here. Fan mail. 16745 Kagan's Crossings Boulevard, STE10B, PMB40, Claremont, Florida, 34714. Send the Fears Man some fan mail, and I will respond. Don't worry. If you can't write this down real quick, it's in the descriptions, my friends. It's in the description of every single live stream, every single video that I upload. And tonight, I don't have to go to work because tomorrow is Memorial Day. So I'm going to do a big Memorial Day live stream. So tonight, I'm going to work on another editing projects, and I'm probably going to watch more of Are You Afraid of the Dark and more monster movies to celebrate Memorial Day. So shout out to the veterans. My dad is a veteran, so shout out to the veterans. So yeah. And that's how I'm going to celebrate. I already called my mom, and I asked my mom, did you go and visit Dad for Memorial Day? And she's like, I visited him today, and I'm going to go and visit him tomorrow. So my mom's going to go visit my dad and put some flowers down. And I said, buy some flowers for me and tell Dad that I love him. He already knows that I love him. But my mom's like, don't worry. He knows, but I will, John. I said, you're the best, Mom. You are the best, Mom. My mom is pretty great. I love my mom. She's the best. She's awesome. She's got that rockin', British accent. Well, hello, John. How are you? I'm doing great, Mom. How are you? Oh, I'm doing lovely. Rock on. All right, well, today's topics are the 10 greatest years of my life so far. This was a request from Joey. Joey wanted the top 10 greatest years of Fears' life. So I'm going to do that. And then Joey came up with the top 10 BK Lounge items. And then I'm going to tell some more college stories, some new college stories that you guys have never heard, because I got a million of them. And then the last one was a suggestion from my friend Sean at work. He said, Fears, if you had the perfect day, what would be the perfect day for you? What would be the perfect day for the fans? And I said, okay. I said, well, I will ask them, and I will describe my perfect day as well. All right, well, let's start off with some top 10s. Here we go. I would say number one, the best year of my life, the year I was born, 1983, buddy. So, number one, 1983. Number two, probably I'd say the next three would be 1991, 1992, and 1993. Because, one, I was in the Boy Scouts, and I made a lot of friends. Two, that's when Nickelodeon was, like, at its hype. And I used to love all those Nickelodeon TV shows. So, plus I just have great memories from those 3 years. So, number two would be 1991. Number three would be 1992. 93 is number four. Let's see here. Number five, probably high school sucked. So I'm not going to put any of my high school years down. Well, I should say, everybody probably had this experience. Some years of high school were good. Some days of high school were fucking terrible. So I will put down the year I graduated, 2003, because I graduated. So that's number 5. 2003. Number 6 and number 7. But I think everybody has that high school experience. Some days were great, you know, you're drinking, you're hanging out with your buddies and stuff, and then other days were crap. Other days were fucking terrible in high school. I'm sure everyone can relate to that. You have your good days, you have your bad days. It is what it is. All right, number 6. I would say the years between 2007 and 2010 were really good because I was in college. So, yeah. And again, some days in college were really good, and some days in college were fucking terrible. So, yeah. So, let's see. Number 6 is 2007. Number 7 is 2008. Number 8 is 2009. Number 9 is 2010, because that's when I graduated college. And then I would say number 10 is... I mean, I've had a lot of great years in Florida, too. I've made a lot of memories down here, so... I would say number 10 is 2019, the year that I moved down here. So, 2019. So, my greatest top 10 is 1, 1983, 2, 1991, 2, 1992, 3, I'm sorry, number 1, 1983, number 2, 1991, number 3, 1992, number 4, 1993, 5, 2003, God, I can't even talk, I'm fucking tired, 6, 2007, 7, 2008, 8, 2009, 9, 2010, and then 10 would be whenever I moved down here. So, those are the top 10 years of my life so far. There we are. So, yeah. What's up, Pixel? He says, 2020, I'm so fucking tired. I can't even fucking read. I'm so sorry. I almost read 2027. Pixel did not fucking say that. He said 2017 was a good YouTube year. This is true. That was a good year, Pixel, but I disagree with your second comment. I don't think it's been a downhill since then. You know, every platform has got their good years and bad years, you know. I'd say besides all the trolling, you know, that I got, I will admit, there was a lot more trolling back in the day, you know. There's not so much anymore because I don't care as much these days, you know. So, I think they've laid off a lot because I don't care as much. Every once in a while, I do care, but not as much. Certainly not as much. So we are buddies, Pixel, but I don't think it's been a downhill. It's all how you look at it. It's all how you look at it. There's good times in life. There's bad times in life. You know, you have your ups, you have your downs, just like everybody. Everyone's got their ups and downs, my friends. What's your shirt say today? Oh, it says Florida. Just a $6 shirt that says Florida at Walmart. There was a deal, so I bought it a couple weeks back, and I just haven't worn it yet, and so I thought today would be a good day to wear it. So, yeah. All right. But it's all how you look at it, Pixel. I will admit, sometimes there's been some shitty times on YouTube, my friends. Oh, yes. But then there's been tons of good times where I've loved to be on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So it's all how you look at it. All how you look at it. Just try to have a positive mental attitude. That's usually what I try to do. That's what I try to do. So, yeah. All right. This is probably going to be one of Fierce's favorites. Top 10 BK Lounge items. I'm doing good, though. I haven't had BK Lounge in about 2 months, you know, because that's how Fierce got a little chubby. A lot of pizza and a lot of BK Lounge. I love it, but I need to get this weight. I've been really doing good on my diet. Last night for dinner, I had a soup and I had a salad. Tonight, I'm probably going to have a salad and a bowl of fruit. So I've been doing a lot better on my diet. I haven't been drinking as much coffee. I like coffee, but, you know, I'm trying to lose some weight here, so. Coffee's fine once in a while, but not every day. All right, number 1. I'll be honest. Fierce gets a lot of the same items at Burger King, so I don't even know the whole menu. I've never had the whole menu at Burger King, so let me go to Google and I'll pull up a whole menu. I know most of it, so, but not all of it. Burger King menu. To do this top 10. Here we go. Let's see here. All right, let's see here. All righty, let's see here. Let's see here. All right, let me pull this up here. This is going to be hard because I do like the BK Lounge. I would say number 1, their coffee. BK Lounge, I'll be honest, I haven't had their coffee a lot, but it's on their menu. I normally have had McDonald's coffee more, but when I do have their coffee at Burger King, it's really good. So number one, I'm going to say coffee. Number two, let's see here. I would say their hot chocolate too. I haven't had it a lot, but whenever I have had it, their hot chocolate is good. So hot chocolate is number two. Hot cocoa. Number three, let's see here. This is going to be hard. You guys know how much I love the lounge. The lounge, man. That delicious lounge. And I don't know how accurate this menu is off of Google. Hopefully this is an up-to-date menu that I'm looking at. It looks pretty up-to-date, I should say. But yeah. Hopefully this is an old one. It doesn't look old. It doesn't look old. Let's see here. Oh, I may have to pull up two menus because this is their lunch menu and their dinner menu. Because I do like some of their breakfast stuff on there too. Let's see here. I would say they're number one. The Whopper. The number three is the Whopper meal, which is the number one. So I'm going to put number one. Number four is, let's see here. Their tater tots. I do like their tater tots. Number five, let's see here. The quarter pound king. Yeah, that's good. So the quarter pound king is number five. Number six. Let's see here. I do like their chicken, the BK Lounge's version of the chicken McNuggets. So, BK's chicken McNuggets. Number 7, number 8, number 9, and number 10. All right, let's see here. Let's see. I got the coffee. I got the coffee. I got the... All right, now let's go to their breakfast menu. Because, obviously, I like the burgers. The only thing I really don't like, I like their chicken sandwiches. Their fish sandwich is fucking terrible. Their chicken sandwich is good. Their Whoppers are good. I even tried one time. They have a plant-based Whopper for the vegans. I've even had that just to try it. That's pretty good. But their fish sandwich is fucking terrible. They need to take it off the fucking menu. It's horrible. It's garbage. It's fucking terrible. All right. Let's see here. Let me pull up Burger King breakfast menu. I can get a couple off of that. Breakfast menu. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Again, I hope this is an accurate menu. Hopefully this isn't an old one. It doesn't look old. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, this is hard. I would say their pancakes are good, but I like their cinnamon, whatever it is. What is it? Their cinnamon roll thing. Oh, I can't fucking remember it. hope they didn't take that off the menu because I'm not seeing it on this menu. I know for a fact they're Cinnabon or whatever it is. That one's always good. Number 9, I am going to put down their pancakes. Their pancakes are fucking great. And then number 10, their version of the sausage biscuit with egg. They call it the bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. But you don't have to have cheese on it. You can just have bacon and egg. So, the bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit is what I'm going to put down. Again, I get it without cheese, so there it is. I get it just with bacon and egg, which is still pretty fucking good. All right. There we go. Let me get back to the chat because I had the menu up, so I don't know what the hell you guys are even saying. So give me 1 second. So yeah. All right. Watching the Fears Man having a Big Mac on the toilet, as always. And as always, I will say I appreciate you watching, but that's just so fucking disgusting that you're eating on a toilet. That's just so fucking weird. 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 Very weird. I don't know what to tell you. Thanks for watching, I guess. You know, definitely thanks for watching, but stop eating on the toilet. That's just nasty. There we are. Bam! There we go. All right. Time for some college stories. I got 2. One is really sad, and it shouldn't have happened. 2, I would hope, is funny. So I'm going to get the sad one out of the way. So it was graduation year, which was 2010. And I don't know why this guy did this. He was in my class. Nicest guy in the world. His name was Nathan. He was in a couple of my films. And I was in a couple of his films because we were in the same class. But I guess deep down something was bothering him because he committed suicide. And I remember I came in and it was like a week or 2 before graduation, and everyone, you could tell in the class that everyone was feeling it, you know. I had no idea what was going on, so I sat down, and I don't remember who, but someone came up to me and said, "Hey, Fears, did you hear about what happened?" And I said, "No." I said, "I've been away all weekend. What's going on?" And they said, "Well," they said, "over the weekend," they said, "You know that guy Nathan?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I know Nathan." I said, "He's not in all my classes, but he's in some of my classes." He said, "I don't know why, Fears, but over the weekend he committed suicide." And I was like, "No way." And he's like, "Fears, I'm dead serious." I said, "You're shitting me, right?" Because Nathan was like the nicest guy ever. And I remember saying something like, "You're shitting me, right? Like you're pulling my chain." He goes, "Fears, no." I goes, I wouldn't joke about this." And I was like, "Oh my God, that's fucking terrible, man." I said, "That's terrible." I said, "What a shame." I said, "He was like the nicest guy ever." So they had like a little memorial thing for him before the graduation ceremony, and during the graduation ceremony they said a little something, and I thought he was like the coolest guy ever. He helped me out on some of my projects. He was a really nice guy. I wish I could have gotten to know him better because we never hung out like outside of class. We always just hung out during class, and we worked on some projects. So I got to know him a little bit. And to me, he was like a nice guy, but I was just like, man, I said, and he was a really good editor. Really good. And whenever I was adding more things to Fears Man, because I didn't do a lot of Fears Man shit during college. I did a lot of Fears Man stuff after college, but I did a few things with Fears Man during, and he told me that Fears Man he thought was pretty funny, and he thought it was pretty cool, and he said, "That's cool, Fear." He said, I don't remember exactly what he said, but he said something to the effect of, "It's cool that you thought of that idea when you were a kid, and then you just keep adding layers to the character." And I said, "Yeah," so that's pretty much what I did. And then he's like, "You should make a short film about it." eventually we did. We did a television TV show that you guys... I think there's one clip of it that I uploaded on my YouTube channel, but the rest is on my demo reel, on my DVDs, which are in my room now because I pulled all the DVDs off here to put all of my Blu-rays. So all my Blu-rays that are just movies are here, and then all my Blu-rays that are for TV and television are over there. But yeah, I always wanted to know why he committed suicide, because he was such a nice guy. Nicest dude in the world. He helped everybody with their own project, and he was a really good editor. Really good. But something must have been bothering him, obviously. I don't know if he had family problems. I don't know if he wasn't making any friends at school. Something must have troubled him, unfortunately. And it made him kill himself. I was in shock. I couldn't believe it. And to this day, I always wanted to know what happened, because he was a really nice friend to me. Very nice guy. Never had a problem with him. Even when I was like really angry in college, because sometimes people in college really pissed me off. I mean, really. Like one guy, a couple of guys stole some of my ideas for a short film that were in my class, and Nathan was always the first one to come over and say, "God, John, those guys are pretty shitty for doing that." I said, "Yeah," I just mentioned the idea. I said, "And those fuckers stole my idea." But he never made waves with anyone. Like, if I ever got mad at someone, he never took sides. Nicest guy in the world. Super chill. Super nice. And it's a shame that he passed away. But I remember they had something on the bulletin board in remembrance of him. And I remember I donated some money to his family. Or something like that. And then they said a little something at the graduation. I don't remember. This is a long time ago. I don't remember exactly what they said, but they said something in memory of his name or something. So it was quite a shame. Quite a shame. And I will say this. Suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. So to all my fans out there, please don't do that. Because that's terrible. So yeah. Alright. So that was the unfortunate story. And I wanted to tell that story because it did affect me in college. I was like, man, that guy was like the coolest, nicest guy in the world, man. So here comes the funny story. So one night, as we all do, my roommate was like, "Come on, Fears, man, let's go out and get some chicks, man." And I was like, I don't want to go out. And he's like, no, come on, man. Let's go out and get some chicks, man. And I was like, yeah? Just like that? How about you're an idiot? And anyway, he ended up talking me out. He ended up talking me to come out. I don't remember what bar we were at, but we were in downtown Tempe. We're in this bar/club. There's women and people just everywhere. So I start having a few drinks, and I'm not drunk, but I'm starting to get a little tipsy. I don't even remember this girl's name, but I start talking with her. I start dancing with her. She is the hottest MILF I've ever seen in the world. She is a full-on MILF. I think I'm like 26, 27 at the time. She is 35, and I am so hardcore into her, man. And I said, we gotta have a drink. I said, do you want to go out sometime? And she's like, I'll dance with you, and I'll have a drink with you. But she's like, sweetie, and she called me sweetie. She's like, sweetie, you're too young for me. I'm 35. And I was like, I don't care. You are a hot 35-year-old. And then she's like, even though I'm too old for you, I said, you're not. I said, you're not too old for me. She's like, I feel bad. She's like, why don't you come party with me and my girlfriends? And I was like, okay. So I grab my buddy. We go across the street to this bar. And here comes the most hilarious part. I didn't know that it was, how do I say this without making, not making fun of anyone? I'll just say it. It was a gay bar. But I don't care because I'm cool with everybody. So I go in, and I start seeing a lot of stuff that I've never seen before. Guys on guys, girls on girls. I'm just like, holy shit. And so that was the first time I had experienced that. So I grabbed my friend's arm, and I'm like, do not leave me. And he's like, Fears, I'm the same with you. He goes, why are we here? I said, she wanted to introduce me to her hot friends. So we go in, and I will admit her friends were hot. But then I grabbed, I poked the girl that told us to come party with them. I tap her on the shoulder and say, you know this is a gay bar, right? And she's like, yeah. She's like, some of my friends are gay. And I went, oh, okay. I said, are some straight? And she goes, oh, yeah. She goes, I'm going to introduce you to my straight friends. And I went, oh, okay, cool. So we start partying. I did end up hooking up with one of her friends. So me and her friend left, went back to my house. I think you know what happens next. Me and her straight friend pretty much went out for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then she graduated, and that's why it didn't work out. But for those 3 weeks, man, I went out with this pretty hot chick. It was just weird that I met her at a gay bar. But she was hot. She was really, 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 really hot. And that's the end of the story. So, yeah. So, if she wouldn't have moved, probably would have worked out. So, there it is. Anyway. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. Just a nice little quick stream, because I'm really tired. Really tired. I could barely talk to Pixel, because I was like, Pixel, forgive me, I'm just extremely tired, buddy. But I don't have to go to work tomorrow, which is great. Because I get Memorial Day off. Sweet. That's awesome. So I don't know what stream we're going to do tomorrow, but we will do some type of stream tomorrow because I get Memorial Day off. Vision said, I never heard that story before. I told you, Pixel, not Pixel. See, I'm so tired. Oh, my Lord. I'm calling Visions Pixel and Pixel Visions. Visions, I told you, I got a million college stories, buddy. They're all true. Scouts honor. Scouts honor. So hell yeah. That one was pretty funny because I couldn't believe that the girl didn't tell us that we were going to that type of bar. Not that I care, because I don't care, because I'm a pretty secure guy with my feelings. I know that I'm not gay. But it would have been nice if she would have been like, oh, do you mind, a couple of my friends are gay. You don't mind going to this bar. She didn't tell us. Me and my friend we got in my friend's car. And he drove us to the bar. And then when we got to the front, we saw all these neon lights. And I kind of looked at him and he kind of looked at me. And then I'm like, I looked at my friend and I said something to the effect of, is this what I think it is? And he was like, it'll be fine, Fears. Let's just go in and have a look. And I was like, okay. And then we walked in and then we were like, oh shit. Yeah, it is what I thought it was going to be. But it ended great because she introduced me to one of her hot straight friends. We talked for like an hour and then she's like, do you want to go? She's like, do you want to get out of here? Do you want to go leave? I was like, oh yeah. Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. And she's like, is your place nearby? And I was like, it's about 25 minutes away. But I'm like, you want to come over? And she was like, oh yeah. And then she's like, do you like movies? And I was like, oh yeah. I said, I'm going to school for movies. She's like, well, let's just get to know each other. And she's like, let's make some popcorn and just, watch a movie. And I said, okay. By the time that movie was done, we had hooked up and ended, and it was a great night. It was a great night. So there it is. Let's see here. Vision says, one time I went to a gay strip club once for a female friend's birthday, and all the gay dudes were pissed that the strippers were paying attention to the girls. Well, there you go. It does happen. I mean, I would imagine that would happen. I would have happened. So, I've got far more stories to tell, but I will save the more hilarious stories for another day. But those are 2 college stories that I've never told you guys. 100% real, each one of those. And I would say the most saddest story is about my friend Nathan that committed suicide in college. And that's the only person that I've ever had in my life. I've had people in my life die, but I've never had someone in my life commit suicide, and that was just terrible because he was such a nice guy. He was a nice guy, and he got like straight A's. He had a lot going for him, so I don't know why he felt the need to kill himself, you know. But I didn't know him that well. I only hung out with him in like college. I wish I would have gotten the chance to hang out with him outside. I mean, I kind of did. Whenever we shot our last short film, our senior project 5150, we shot some scenes off campus and we shot some scenes on campus, but it was still because we were working on a college project. I would have liked to get to know him like, hey Nathan, you want to go hang out and just grab a beer? Because he was a really nice guy. Yeah, you know, he was a really, really, really nice guy. But he had everything going for him. I think he was from, I want to say he was from California. Because I remember when I first met him, because this is going back a few years, he asked me where I was from, and I said I'm from St. Louis, and he said, oh, okay. So he said, not too far away. I said, yeah, not too far. And he said, well, I live pretty far away. And I said, where do you live? And he said, well, on the other side of the country. And I said, where? And I think he said he was from New York. And I was like, oh, wow, that is a long way away. You know, because Missouri's here, smack dab in the Midwest, and New York is up and over. You know, to the north, up and over. And he was like, yeah, he goes, that seems pretty, I looked at him and said, that seems like a long, long way. And he said, well, my mom and dad didn't want me to fly, so he drove that. And I was like, damn. And my dad helped me set up in college. We put everything in the back of my dad's rodeo. And, or not everything, but everything that I would need. And it took us, I think, 2 or 3 days to get to Arizona whenever I went for film school. So it was a shame that he passed away because he was a really nice guy. So anyway. Yo, what's up, Carmine? Good to see you, buddy. A BK Lounge is a good way to cheer up a person. This is true. This is very true. But you know what, Carmine? I haven't had any BK Lounge in about a month or 2, so I'm doing really good on my diet. I'm doing really good. Anyway, well, that'll sum it up for today, guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed this short little live. And happy Memorial Day to everybody tomorrow. And I'll be back tomorrow with another live. But I don't have to go to work tonight, which is A-okay with me. I get the night off. So I'm going to watch a couple more movies. I'm going to try and finish this tonight, because I've got 1 disc left. It had 5 seasons, I believe. 5 or 6, but I'm on the last disc. I'm sorry, I'm on the second to the last disc. I'm on disc 4, about to go into disc 5. So, but the good thing about these episodes, they're only like 20 to 25 minutes. They were very short episodes back in the day. So I should be able to finish it by tonight, my friends. So yeah, there we are. Then I'm going to start, then I'm going to finish Captain Planet, because I've started it. I just haven't finished it yet. So there we are. Let's go to the wall. Let's go to the wall and pick something out tonight. So yeah, let's go pick something out for tonight. There we go. Alright, let's see here. Oh, what am I feeling? I think, yeah, let me move some of these. I'm feeling feeling a horror movie. I'm feeling a horror movie, and I'm gonna bust out an old classic that I've actually only seen half of. I've never seen the entire. I haven't seen the whole thing in its entirety. The Blair Witch Project, my friends. This is Blair Witch Project and the second one, Blair Witch. I love how they have almost the same title. The first one, the Blair Witch Project, and then Blair Witch. So they didn't get really creative with the titles, my friends. But I'm going to watch the first one. I'll probably watch the second one another night, but I'm going to watch the first one tonight in its entirety. So we'll see. Bust out an old classic. All right. I'm going to throw it over there. I'm out of here, though. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to FearsMan26 on YouTube. Fears Vlogs is the second one, is the second channel. Subscribe to me on TikTok, FearsMan26. I'm probably going to make some TikToks tonight. I'll make a couple of them, because I haven't made one in a while. I may go live on TikTok later. I haven't decided. We'll see. I'm definitely going to shoot some TikToks, though, for tonight. So look out for that. Subscribe to my friend Pixel at Pixel Protocol. Subscribe to the Sega Camp Gamer and Wear Camp on YouTube. He'll be back on Twitch in September, or that's what he told me. So hopefully Sega wasn't lying. Back on Twitch, you know, in September. And last but certainly not least, follow my buddy, my pal, Randall, Cameo Man 2021, and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. All right. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And I will see you guys later. All right. Peace. Deuces. I'll see you guys later.